All right, hello everyone. Today is a tall coffee kind of day. But this isn't about me, it's about you, and it's time to get to it. Bodyweight today. You're welcome to throw in dumbbells where you want to or how you'd like to. Let's get started. We're gonna start on all fours. And we're gonna do what's called fire hydrant. So you want your back flat. See right there, I was kind of doing this. I want it flat, so you're actually kind of pulling your core in. And we're gonna, oh, did you hear that? That was my head. We're gonna raise that knee, but not so much to where we like dip into the other side. So that's why it's not gonna seem like it's very high, but it's just kind of warming up that hip joint. 10 on one side, and then 10 on the other. All right, then we're gonna do circles forward for 10. So you're stabilizing on that opposite side. Then the other side when you've got 10. All right, and then we're gonna kick straight back. 10 here. Kicking through that heel. Still trying to reduce any sort of dip in that low back. So I'm not here. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. I want straight back. Eventually I'll get this out of my throat and I'll quit doing that. All right, so when you got that, we're gonna hit 5 cat-cow. Okay, so we're gonna do what are called scat push-ups. So you're gonna be in plank position or push-up position, and you are just allowing minimal movement in that upper back. So arms are actually gonna be straight. So your scaps are your shoulder blades essentially. And it's just a little dip in those shoulder blades and pushing out of it. 10 here. It's pretty easy to lift those elbows, but then you might have seen me do it once, but as soon as I felt it, corrected it. Okay, so then just kneeling, facing here. Open it up for a reverse fly, 10 of these. All right, last ones, we're gonna overhead raise. So you'll notice that I'm taking my thumbs up and then thumbs down. Just working on some internal and external rotation here in those shoulder blades. You can certainly do this standing if it's bothersome to the knees. That was here. I stayed here. 10 of them. Okay. All right, so we're gonna be up. Pull this back just a little bit. Sorry, babysitter situation. Give me 1 second. Okay. We're gonna do a narrow squat. So, like this would be hip width. I want it closer. We've got 10. All right, then we're gonna come into a reverse lunge, alternating reverse lunge, 10 on each side. Keep that head and chest up. You don't have to go all the way down to the floor, but you want to go down as deep as you can. And good. Okay, so now we're going to go sumo squat. Toes pointed out, knees out. Sink down as deep as you can. 10. Really squeeze those glutes on the way up. All right, bring those feet together. It's going to be an alternating lateral lunge. I like to touch to make sure that I'm getting all the way down there. This is 10 on each side. So keep that chest up, but drop down there. Good, okay, coming down into plank position, we're gonna do an alternating body weight row. So if you have dumbbells, it'd be just like pulling it back toward your hip. If you don't, then we're just taking kind of an open palm, 10 on each side. Very good. Okay, we're actually going to be, excuse me, back up. And we're going to do bend over reverse fly. Go to a nice pause. If you have weights in your hand, I want it to be overhand, but otherwise, I want those palms up. 10 here. There we go. Coming back down. And we've got 10 just regular push-ups, full push-ups, okay? Okay, excuse me, flipping over. I still can get that up. And we've got what we're gonna call butterfly crunch. Feet together, knees apart. You really just wanna think about pushing that low back into the floor so it's in constant contact. Eye gaze is gonna be directly between your legs. 20. Get those elbows out wide. Make sure you're not pulling on your head or neck. Make sure your abs are doing the work. You can put your hand there so that you've got that tactile sensation. I'm sorry about that. It's not helping. And 20. Hold it here for just a second. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Whew. Relax. Get a quick drink if you need. I have to text back to the babysitter. This is just real life. Everything's okay, but. It's actually about the dog, not the children. Okay. I should absolutely be taking a drink of water. But I'm for real about it being a big coffee kind of day. All right, we're back to that narrow squat. Let's go for it, 10 of them. Getting there, about ready to get all this out of there. When you come up, I want you to really focus on squeezing your thighs. 9, 10, and your butt. So now that reverse lunge, alternating. So that narrow squat's a little bit tougher on the knees, which is why I'm pairing it with an alternating reverse lunge, because reverse lunges are a little lighter on the knees compared to forward lunges. All right, sumo squats. Honestly, it should be, if you think about position, it should be a little bit uncomfortable. Like I feel like most people would do a sumo squat here. Take a little bit extra. Make sure those toes are pointed out. You're gonna feel a nice good stretch on those adductors. And really squeeze the glutes and what I call the bottom butt. Bring them back in, lateral lunge, alternating, 10 on each side. You probably think that I do a lot of lateral lunges, which I do. It's important. As someone who's had multiple knee injuries, training in multiple planes of motion is important for injury prevention. Because we don't normally get injured doing the stuff that we always do. We get injured doing stuff we don't normally do, or a weird side step, or stepping off the curb, or feel like maybe it's going down a mountain. All right, plank position, alternating row. Keep that core tight. There we go, standing up. Bend over, reverse squat. Whenever you're doing these, and it's 10 of them, it's all through here, okay? So it's that entire thoracic region of our spine. It's your steps, your rhomboids, your lats, a little bit of the trap as well. You should give it a good squeeze. All right, then coming down, 10 push-ups. Remember to modify as you need to. All right, flip over. This is kind of what I would consider some active rest, because you can actually catch your breath a little bit. Hands behind your head, knees apart. Go for it. One more on hold. Feel it, hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, little rest. We got it again. And to be honest, we've got it 2 more times, so ruin the surprise for you. Here we go. Narrow squat. Whatever you want to do with your hands is totally fine. I get that question a lot. I really just do what feels natural for the moment. Okay, reverse lunge. Try not to watch your feet. You can look a little ways in front of you or straight ahead. We just don't want to hang that head. Sumo squats. Stretching muscles, squeezing muscles. Stretching muscles, squeezing muscles. Lock it in. Lateral, here we go. Working hard, I was just thinking, probably the best thing that I do for myself almost every day is move my body. So exercise daily, and I'd love to say drink a lot of water. Right now that's actually not a reality of mine. 10 on each year. But exercise and love on the ones that you love. Let them know that they're loved. So it'll end up being reciprocal. And it'll end up benefiting you as well. 10 here. Come on down to the push-ups, 10. All right, flip on over, crunches. Almost there. Last one, hold, give it a 10 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little rest. One more time. And I say all those things because just, moving for the past, 23 minutes, whatever it's been, I already feel better after a night of minimal sleep because our little ones did not sleep well. And that ends up affecting me as well. And even though we didn't sleep well, still love those little boogers. And I let them know every day, and they reciprocate that love for me, and that, you know, makes my day better and brighter. And even if you don't have anyone at home, show love for your neighbor, your parents, your siblings, for yourself. Gratitude for the things that we've got. And that includes ourselves and our abilities, no matter what they are. But if you're moving with me right now, and you've got some, and that's certainly something to be thankful for. Here we go. All right. Lunges, lateral. Get down there. Almost there. There we go. Onto the floor for that row. Walk it up. Bend over, reverse fly, core tight here. Ideally, those hands are below the knees. And if you're not there, that's all right. But for future reference, that's certainly something you want to work toward. Anytime that we row or fly, hands below the knees to get you in that optimal back position. All right, 10 push-ups. Crunches, here we go. Last bit. Last one, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I gotta do a quick stretch because I gotta go teach. Straight legs, alternate them for a couple. Try to pull that toe toward your shin. All right, then bent knee, bring it in. Switch it out. You hear that? That is also my hips. Cross it over. Figure 4. Switch. Just barely holding here. Okay. Flip it over. Sit back into child's pose. Roll those thumbs open. Big breath in and exhale. Go forward. We're here in up dog. Plant your toes. Drive your hips back. Alternate your heels to the floor. All right, then take one leg up, open. Should be nice and warm right now, so up, open, other side. Very good. Walk those feet in. Slowly roll up. A big stretch at the top. Little bit back bend. Side bends. Side bends. Alternating body hug. And we're done. Thanks for bearing with me today. I mean, I feel like I say that every day because that's just who I am. So anyway, have a great one. Thank you.